Did you see the whole Putin goes to North Korea show this week?
I sent you the picture of them like driving in like
That's a real picture.
Yeah, I know. It's funny.
So I think Putin drove trucks in the army or something. I mean, maybe I'm misremembering that, but he's made a show of driving in front of the public before. Which, to be fair, I've never seen our presidents driving. They don't do that. It's a sort of a way of identifying with the common man, I'm sure. But yeah, there you go. This is crazy. This is so silly to me. I saw that the entire
car to him. I think he might have.
I don't know. I saw the entire approach to Pyongyang or whatever was just flags, Russian flags, and these and pictures of Putin's face, like for miles and miles on these empty like interstate highways that they have. I never see traffic there. I don't think anyone has a car.
Is that actually real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His watch looks
he gave him
fake.
that car. He's showing him the car. That's a gift.
His watch looks like it's AI generated.
That's a gift from Putin to.
Yes. Yeah. I guess North Korea has been supplying them with artillery. I can't say the word. I might be close. And this is a thank you. He gave him that. I think Kim Jong-un gave him like a piece of granite that looks like a tombstone. Did you guys see that?
It's just big granite sort of. I suppose you could mount it on a wall. It's very large and it has Putin's face engraved upon it. But it looks like a tombstone, like a big ornate one.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Not as good as the car. Way worse than a car. Like, so
why didn't he give him a Russian car?
You know, have you seen that funny clip from years ago where?
Am I wrong? Let me see.
Yeah, they love Mercedes over there.
It was a Mercedes.
Have you seen that funny clip where it was like the prime minister of Tajikistan or something gifting Putin a dog?
No. Oh, yes. And he's handling the
like,
dog poorly.
Putin, I bring to you a very nice Uzbeki dog. And he like gives it to him. And they're like, it's like a photo op. And so the Uzbek guy is like holding it by the gruff of its neck, like just the way they hold dogs in Uzbekistan. And Putin's like, and like grabs the dog from him and like holds it like a normal person. And it's like, oh, thank you for the dog. And the Uzbek guy's like, yeah, he liked the dog.
Very good with onions.
You don't raise it.
He handed it to him like he had like a bunch of sausage links all tied together.
Exactly.
And the dog's clearly like in pain a little, like uncomfortable. It's like wiggling around, and Putin's like, "Give me the fucking what? The cameras are here, dude. Come on.
Zach,
look, I love dogs too."
Zach, if you can find the photo of him hurriedly grabbing the dog from the business. It's hold on.
What did you find?
It's a picture of it. It's so funny. Yeah, put this picture up and you'll have to zoom in. It's like a third of the way down the article. The one with with Turkmenistan's president Garbuguli Bermagamenov.
Like he caught a fish.
He's a big one.
In the video, like go back to the other picture, Zach, real quick, where just him holding it.
Go, bro.
Like you can see Putin in the background with his hand kind of like on the chair like this.
He's getting up.
He's like quickly getting up to be like, "Oh, the dog! Thank you so much."
Yeah.
If that Turkish dude was a Twitch streamer, he'd be canceled.
Yeah, that's bad optics, bro. But lower that fucking dog.
What are they doing to dogs in Turkmenistan?
That dog looks so scared.
What are they doing at all in Turkmenistan?
Where the hell's Turkmenistan? Asia, I assume. But
I would assume Central
the rest of the
Asia with Uzbekistan and Tajikistan and
right there by them.
Yes, I know where all of them are.
They're all kind of clumped together, right?
The unspecified stands.
Top of my head, south of Uzbekistan, northeast of Iran.
Somewhere between Georgia and Mongolia.
Yes, just a huge window.
Yeah, exactly.
Azerbaijan.
Me neither. I was unborn.
Yeah, you were unborn at the time.
97. I was 6 and not invested in who was sucking the president's dick.
I remember somehow it being there and listening to the grown men talking in 1997 about it, and them like, why didn't you just wash it? And me having watched enough of the news, I went, it doesn't come out with a simple washing. and like not even know what cum is. Like having no clue what cum was.
But you knew
But
about cleaning it.
But knowing enough to,
Yeah.
Dan Rather explained this last night. Weren't y'all paying attention?
You knew enough to be dangerous.
Yeah, that was a real low point. I felt like, but that's the worst thing he did, right? You know, he seemed like a pretty nice guy by and large. I don't know about he didn't do NAFTA, did he? Wasn't that?
He did do NAFTA, yeah.
Okay.
And there was another thing.
Easy come, easy go.
I lost my train of thought. Yeah, things went pretty well under him, but it wasn't.
He handled the shit in the Balkans without getting us involved.
Right.
You know,
There's a statue of him.
Is there?
In Kosovo, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, Zach, I would love to see the Bill Clinton statue from Kosovo or wherever it is. I would love to see that.
Was it flattering?
You know what? Whenever I see that like another country has a thing for us,
yeah, they
makes me feel really good. Makes me feel really good, and it's like, oh, look, they appreciated us. I like that. You don't see that much though.
We should make our enemies do that.
Like that's how you know you really conquered them.
Wow. Who's this thin fella?
That's what he looks like today. I mean, you know, look at those hands. Holy shit, his hands are huge.
Yeah, we're used to seeing Trump. This guy with the big old hands.
That's
I know what I was going to say.
Like.
He's been accused of having non-consensual sex with a lot of
women.
Yeah, the women that Hillary Clinton allegedly intimidated. Allegedly, don't kill me, Clintons.
Why is he in the ghetto?
This is their version of Times Square in Kosovo.
This is the nicest. We are going to put it in the nicest place, Mr. Clinton. You will
right next to the Gardenia laundry
area.
The hand should double as a windsock. What am I looking for? Like the rooster? What is that called? On the top of the barn?
Yeah.
Wind vane. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That'd be funny if it turned.
He would show you. Like, man, why don't we have any? Are there any foreign leaders we should have statues of? A little
Churchill?
Thank you. Do we have? Well, not Churchill. We kind of saved his ass. If you,
but I like him a lot.
He didn't do shit for us.
Not King George.
No, not King George. Actually, who was the?
Whoever was leading France during the Revolution?
King Louis the something. We should have a couple statues of that guy.
Honestly, like I don't think the French get enough credit for helping us out in the Revolutionary War. If you've seen Mel Gibson's The Patriot, the documentary film, then you know they were influential.
Yeah, I don't. You know, I hate on the French for fun, but I don't know what they're up to over there. They're probably just.
Dude, they seem horrific. Every time you see them, they're horrific.
They sure like to protest.
They love protesting. That's fun, you know. And they don't seem to be. They don't seem to be like namby-pamby blocking people in the road like half measure protests. They burn down entire cities.
Oh, you're right. We're back on the same page. Yeah,
they go ham, and that's
Paris that keeps fresh.
Yeah,
I think that's probably, and I'm talking on my ass a little bit here, but it's got to date back to how they threw down their own monarchy, right? They drug them from their towers and chopped their heads off.
They were big on that.
Like that's how they got their current government. So I guess that is reflected in how the wine tax will go up by 2% and they'll burn down a city.
Then they have to, kill a bunch of people. I mean, the French are not stoked on their government right now. So if you're a French leader, you got to be like, I've read books. This doesn't go well for me unless we get shit moving in the right direction.
Is it Macron? Something close to that?
Something like that with the old wife?
He, not wildly popular, but who is? And then who's the French leader that they just loved to the end?
None of them made it to the end. Probably. Napoleon. Yeah, they love Napoleon.
So much they crowned him twice.
Yeah.
But with Macron, he's wanting to get in there in Ukraine and mix it up with Putin for some reason. Like he's just chomping at the bit. He loves it. Yeah. He's just like, yeah, we need to send some advisors, get them in the country right now. Like, yeah, we might need to send soldiers. Let's make sure our draft is in order.
Is it going so well in France they can just afford that?
I mean, it's none of your American business, is it?
Well, there's a lot of countries that aren't my business. Israel, Ukraine, Russia.
All right, now those are different. Those are very important and key
I'll tell you which ones you should care about.
Israel. Yes or no?
No.
If I was getting some of those APAC dollars, I'd care.
Yeah. I'd get on board too. I'd wear that IDF uniform. I'd go serve. Whatever. I mean,
No,
in the back echelon, I don't want to be anywhere near any Hodges or anything.
I'll meet you halfway. I'll wear pins I didn't earn.
Oh, I'll steal valor. Yeah,
I'll boss around some of those guys you got all zip tied and black bagged. I'll like say some mean shit to them if you want me to, do something like that. I'll dig holes, whatever. I just don't want to get in a gunfight.
No,
I don't. Card say feelings hurter.
I don't want to spend any time in the Middle East.
No.
At all.
That's a big region of the world. You're almost like Mac, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where he's just crossing huge entire continents are getting wiped out instantaneously. Africa, never.
Yeah, dude.
If I
had infinite money and wanted to travel everywhere, it'd be like, all right, Africa, no, nowhere there. Actually, I'd see the pyramids, which is basically like sniffing the continent of Africa and then wafting back up to the Mediterranean. And then I would not go to the Middle East. Lord knows I'm not going to India.